Okay, you can see that I've already laid in my sky and I've also laid in this yellow undertone, which this yellow is going to play a role throughout the artwork. It's peeking through in the sky, it's going to peek through in the car, and everywhere else. You can see it jumped straight into the car, which is something I don't normally do and I shouldn't have even on this artwork. Typically, you want to work from the very back to the forward. So you want to get the sky in and then the horizon line and then all of your background. This is going to allow you to have a correct color relevance around your car as you're working on it, and it's going to allow you to lay in correct colors. Also, paint that is closest to you just needs to be on the top. And if you make mistakes and go a little bit further in, the paint goes over the lines or something, well, you can just paint over that and you can allow the paint to be on top. That's going to save you a lot of time. You can see here I've mixed in a bunch of different colors. Do this with everything that you do. I have one blue and there's a bunch of different hues and values and shades, tints and shades of it. And that allows me to pick the correct value or tint that I have of that color. And I want to have very subtle changes. So I have a bunch of different tints and shades of this one color that allows me to pick subtle changes as I'm changing in the car. You can see here I've now chosen to do the right thing, stop painting on the car as I was exciting, and go in and add the background. And I'm adding in all of the road, all of the sky, all of the trees, everything around the car. And this is going to allow me to look at the artwork correctly. And instead of having that bright yellow there, I can see what values are going to be around this car. I'm painting around the drawing, and if I go over a little bit, it's okay because I can come in on top of that and paint the car over where I've made mistakes and fix those mistakes. Coming in and I'm doing the seats now. Once again, I have several different tints and shades of this one grayish color that I'm using, and I've put in some blue into my gray. Don't just allow your blacks to be completely black or your grays to be completely gray. Add in a little bit of color to those grays, and it's going to make it look just slightly better. I'm adding in the green here, and I'm going to add in the trees as well. And this I want to be pretty bold with. Know that as it goes further away from you, it's going to get more blurry and it's going to be a little bit more hazy, and you don't need as many details. So I'm just sticking to 3 values here, a light, medium, and a dark, and I'm laying in bold strokes for those trees. Okay, now when it comes to the car, you can see that I'm using a dry brush technique. I am getting just a little bit of paint on my brush, wiping off just a little bit before I paint, and I'm kind of scrubbing it on there, allowing it to be very thin, allowing some of that yellow to show through. This is kind of like a glazing technique, but not technically. I'm allowing my paint to be thin, and I'm brushing it on there, and then I'm brushing on another layer on top of that, creating several layers of different blues. This allows me to have a nice subtle change. You don't want to just paint one color and then right next to that paint another color or even a different value, because you're going to see that line of change. What you want to do is you want to overlap it, and you want to go back and forth that overlapping. Scrubbing on different colors, I'm going to come in and I'm going to add highlights and shadows and values into that base color that I painted down. So just your first time that you lay down color typically is not the color that you're going to finish with or the paint that you finish with. Typically, you're going to paint on top of that a couple layers, allowing these to subtly change, and go back and forth, look at the details. Don't hyperfixate on the details, zooming in so closely that you are spending too much time on tiny little details, but do zoom in on the cars, do kind of take a look at it and make sure that it looks correct. Okay, I think that you might be ready for your car. Take your time, look at it, make sure to blend out the things, especially in the car. Make sure it goes from one value to another, and that you're taking your time to blend and add plenty of layers and glazes on top of that.